welcome back. Emerald C here, where we talk about fragrance, skincare, and all the girly things. Today I have this Believe in Truth Aqua Bomb eye gel right here. So if you're new here, this is our space where we're honest, where we're curious and cute while we try to figure out what actually works. So this right here is our eye cream for the day. Now, if you follow my other videos, I have a whole section for different eye creams and skincares and just honestly things that work and don't work. But we're just going to jump right into it. This is our tiny little bottle that we have here. It's supposed to visibly reduce the appearance of dark circles and eye bags. I'm going to go ahead and remove the top. I'm going to start by squeezing out a little bit. So you see this little dot? It has like a gel texture. And I'm going to dab it underneath my eye. Just like that. I want you guys to get the real experience. Now it comes in this little tiny squeeze bottle. This is the mini. And I had just so much on this first tap that I think I could distribute it to the other one. I'm just going to tap it under my eye with my finger. And instantly it really feels cool. I'm going to do just like a little bit more. There we go. Feels like you're splashing your face with fresh water on a hot day. It's kind of what it feels like. I'm trying to get different angles. All right, so the texture is really soft, it's watery, and it really kind of like melts into your skin very fast. The scent is barely there, it's clean, and it's also very light. I'm just wiping away like the excess so it doesn't sit here. And it disappears, I want to say within like a minute or two. As long as you don't put on too much. I think I might have put on too much and I'm really trying to get underneath my eye. As it soaks in, my eyes honestly start to feel like refreshed immediately. Like I've finally slept 8 full hours. I use this whenever I have like a hard day before and I wake up and I look like and I'll just lightly tap this in and then kind of go about my day. And if I'm wearing makeup or something over top of it, of course, primer, foundation, so and so. But I want us to talk about the texture because this product is it's really nice. It's really enjoyable. I love that it's lightweight. I love that it's also very smooth. I don't like things that feel heavy on my skin, especially on my face. And I hate that feeling like when you wash your face and your face feels tight after. I hate that feeling. So I love that this really moisturizes underneath without feeling greasy, and it glides on and it doesn't settle without leaving. It does settle, but it doesn't leave like that little film, if it makes sense. So again, if you do want to layer with makeup right after, I would say wait until it dries completely. It's still drying. You still see like this shine here because it's not completely dry. And then of course you can add foundation on top, start with concealer or your whole other regimen. And it really gives like that soft plump look that makes you look more awake even when you're not. Because listen, for some reason in the wintertime, even if I do get a lot of sleep, I wake up and I'm so puffy and I hate that feeling and I hate that look. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I look so ugly today. And then I go in with something like this or like cold ice packs underneath. So it does its main purpose, which is hydration. So if your under eyes get dry or if your concealer creases halfway through the day, this really helps with everything and it really helps smooth out all of it. And I also want to mention like the cooling effect that goes on, like as soon as you put it on, you're going to feel the cooling effect immediately. It really almost instantly depuffs everything. It cooperates very well. And it claims to erase like deep lines and things like that. I don't think I've been using it long enough to say that. I don't feel like I get a lot of deep lines, but I do have puffiness in the morning, especially during the winter time. But I love, again, that it hydrates and it smooths and it works very, very consistently. Is this a product that I would buy the full-size bottle to? Absolutely. I am a huge skincare fragrance junkie, so I do love trying things over and over again or new products just to see what works, and then if I love it, I'll get the big one. Now these ingredients, they are gentle, they're soothing, they have a light herbal blend that's made to hydrate without having like all that heaviness. It kind of feels like water for your skin instead of like a really thick cream. Now when I go in here, it says that it has caffeine, hyaluronic acid, nicotinamide, I hope I'm saying it right, I'm probably not, and vitamin C. Now the price, it usually sits in the lower $30 range, so it's not really like a budget friendly thing, But I don't know. It depends on what your budget is for skincare. I don't mind paying that amount for something like this. Since you only need a tiny amount, I feel like for a $30 price range, it works because you'll be able to have it for a long time. The bottle is going to last for very long. So it makes the price feel very reasonable, opposed to like, this is a luxury. I guess skincare, you only have one face. You don't get to get a new face. Unless you're a celebrity and you have all that money. But for us normal folks who live just basic or okay, this is the only face we're gonna have, okay? So who is this best for? This is perfect for the person who wants hydration without the heavy texture. I feel like if your under eyes get like dull or they get dry, they're tired looking, this right here, it really freshens everything up and it helps your skin to look like a whole lot younger. I feel like it's also great as a preventative measure. I remember in my early 20s, we're talking like 21, 22, I got heavy into skincare because I'm like, I don't want to wait until I'm in my 40s to start like trying to look younger or to take care of myself. I'm like, let me start early so that, you know, it's maintenance as we go along. So I will say this, if you need a strong, firming eye product, you might want something like this. It's great as a daily moisturizer, it's great for freshness, and it's a really nice fit, especially if you have sensitive skin. Sometimes I do feel like I have sensitive skin, but overall I don't feel like I would identify my skin as like sensitive skin on a consistent basis. Now, I also want to make sure we're being very realistic. Sometimes you'll see an eye product and you're like, okay, this says it can remove dark circles and it can remove puffiness and this and that and the other. It says a whole bunch of things and it doesn't deliver. I feel like this is very realistic. It hydrates, it refreshes, it's clean, it's calming, and sometimes simple is really better. It is a very simple product. Now, my final thoughts are, if you enjoy skincare that feels refreshing, easy, pretty much affordable, I'll say it's affordable, and peaceful, this Aqua Bomb Eye Gel will fit right into your skincare routine. And it will help me kind of eliminate some of the other items I already have in my skincare routine. This right here, it makes your routine feel softer and more enjoyable. So if you haven't tried it or want a comparison with another eye product, I want you to go ahead and drop in the comment section what other eye products that you would suggest. And definitely take a look at some of my other eye product videos for like the creams and things like that. And I have a couple more. Stay posted if you want to stay in the loop for things like this. Either way, if you haven't done so already, I want you to stop doing what you're doing, hit the subscribe button so I can see you in the next video. Toodaloo.